So I'll go very, very fast, okay?
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, yes.
Right, fellow countrymen and women, comrades in arms, brothers and sisters of the soil, today we stand before you not only as war veterans, but as the eternal custodians of the liberation of this great nation, Zimbabwe. We address you at a time when the very foundations of the Republic, built on the blood and sacrifice of our fellow freedom fighters, are under siege. The Zimbabwe we fought for brick by brick, trench by trench, and with every ounce of our strength was envisioned as a sovereign republic grounded in the rule of law, justice, and democratic governance. Today, that Zimbabwe is in peril. We declare today that the office of the president has been desecrated. We, the liberators of this land, have reviewed the facts and come to one undeniable conclusion. The individual clinging onto power, onto the title of the highest position in this land, has long since vacated the office, and the moral, constitutional, and revolutionary obligations entrusted in him. The president has abandoned his role. We have witnessed with heavy hearts how Emmerson Mnangagwa has subordinated his duty to the nation in favor of criminal enterprises, corrupt syndicates, and unconstitutional acts that now bring shame to the flag we hosted in 1980. A president who abandons state house to personally install convicted criminals into traditional institutions is no servant of the people, but an accomplice of lawlessness. A president who sponsors armed robbers to defraud both Zimbabwean citizens and foreign investors to the tune of millions has tarnished the office. A president who silences, persecutes, and seeks to liquidate fellow comrades, such as Comrade Constantino Chiwengu and his wife Mary, using the very tactics of our colonial oppressors, have betrayed the liberation struggle. Enough is enough. We, as the veterans of the liberation war, reject the recklessness and abandonment of Zimbabwe's constitutional order. We reject a leadership that kneels to criminality and external manipulation, as evidenced by the continued shadow of Rhodesia-era cooperatives who still seek to undermine the revolution from within. We invoke the spirit of Chitepo, Tongogara, and Joshua Nkomo. Our gallant heroes didn't lay down their lives for Zimbabwe to be reduced to a playground of fraudsters, gold mafias, and violent cabals. The silence from State House in the face of these crimes is an indictment of a leader who no longer belongs to the people, but to criminal syndicates. We, the war veterans, as custodians of this nation's revolutionary heritage, therefore make the following pronouncement. The president must agree to be escorted out of his destination of choice. Emmerson Mnangagwa has forfeited the moral right to lead this country. He has placed self-preservation and personal enrichment above national duty. Parliament must act. We call on Parliament to immediately move to impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa as provided for under Section 97 of the Constitution. The threshold has been passed. Delay is complicity. The armed forces must remain loyal to the Constitution. We remind our comrades in uniform that their loyalty lies not within individuals, but with the people of Zimbabwe and the Constitution that governs us all. The nation must unite. We call on every citizen, young and old, rural and urban, to rise in peaceful and constitutional defense of Zimbabwe's sovereignty. We will not be silent. We will not stand idle. Our legacy demands that we speak now or forever betray the blood of those who fell beside us in the trenches. The hour is upon us to cleanse our nation of the rob that has infected the highest office. We, the war veterans, stand ready to defend Zimbabwe, not with arms, but with truth, with justice, and with the invisible power of the people. Aluta continue. Victory is certain. I thank you.